And the Mariners today lost 10-1, but the unfortunate thing that we had to deal with was Mitch Garver, who was our catcher today, suffering an injury that required him to leave the game, forcing Cal, who was the starting DH, to move in at catcher. When that happens, you lose the designated hitter for the rest of the game. And that's just not something that's sustainable. Harry Ford was pulled from the Tacoma Rainiers lineup today. It's very likely that if Mitch is out for a while after fouling a ball off his neck chin area and potentially getting a concussion or worse, that Harry Ford will be called up to make his debut against the Rangers. In terms of stats today, we struck out 9 times while striking them out 3 times. It was an Emerson Hancock start. We don't really suspect that the Emerson Hancock starts will be high in strikeouts because Emerson Hancock is a ground ball induced pitcher. He left with a 2-0 lead, or 2-0 deficit, I believe. Um, yeah, yeah, he did. He went 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs. It was 2 strikeouts, 3 walks. Both of them earned 1 home run. Then Zach Pop gave up 6 hits, 8 runs. 7 of them earned, 2 walks, and a strikeout, and 2 home runs. And then Thornton came in, went an inning, gave up a hit, and Master Boney pitched for an inning and gave up 2 walks and a hit. Didn't give up a run. He gave up 11 hits, 10 runs. 9 of them earned, walked 7, and struck out 3. So that's just not how you win a baseball game. Woods Richardson went 5 innings, 2 hits. We scored our run off of Sands. Is Sands even a Cole Sands is a pitcher. Okay, they actually put in a pitcher, and we scored off of a pitcher today. I wasn't sure if that was what happened. I couldn't actually remember because I missed some of the game today due to it being starting in a rain delay. With it starting in a rain delay, there was obviously concern that there would be bad things happening because sometimes when it starts in a rain delay, you have to lose your starting pitcher for both teams and reset your rotation because they've already gotten warm. It doesn't really work out very well. So pitchers with plate appearances were none of them. Hancock, Pop, Thornton all got pulled. Thornton didn't get a plate appearance. Master Boney pinch hit for Thornton and grounded out for him. And who? Dylan Moore pinch hit for Pop, and Master Boney pinched it for pinch hit for Thornton. Or Yeah, and Master Pony actually had a hit and a ribby. And Master Pony had the ribby. Who scored the run? It was Dom Canzo. We just gave up a lot of just hits with one of our pitchers that we brought up from AAA a little while ago, and it did not work out. And unfortunately, when things like that happen, you just know that it's gonna be a bad game. Um, Hancock had a bulk and a disengagement violation and hit 2 batters. So I don't know what's going to happen with him when Bryce comes back. The biggest concern for me right now is that Mitch Garver was injured and potentially could miss time because I thought Harry Ford was going to be a big bargaining chip at the trade deadline. And if unfortunately he has to come up and he doesn't play well, or he's not able to do things like catch frequently, which I don't know if that'll be possible for him, just simply due to the fact that he is blocked by Cal, and Cal is literally having the greatest catching season of all time. I'm not going to even be mad about the fact that Cal went 0 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout today, simply because he got pulled from DH to go catch in the middle for a day game after night game, with the situation of watching the other guy get hurt. It's just not good. And when that happens, it's a strain on your mental health. It's a strain on how you actually play the game of baseball. And because of that, I'm not even going to say that. Garver had a hit before he got pulled with the injury. He did strike out once, which is just a fine line. It's just unfortunate that he got injured. Donovan Solano had a hit. And Garver, Solano, Canzone, Randy all had, and Miles had hits. We had 6 hits, 1 run, 2 walks. We went 1 for 6 with runners in scoring position. So today our problem was getting runners into scoring position. which is not good because when you can't get runners into scoring position, it's difficult to score. Miles Masterboni in the top of the ninth singled on a ground ball to Brooks Lee, deflected by Cody Clemens. Dom Canzone scored. Donovan Solano moved to third. And this was after he pitched in the bottom of the eighth. What a weird game. What an absolutely weird game for us that I hope we never have to handle something like that again. Anyway, don't forget to follow me on my other platforms.
And again, thank you for tuning into the videos. Don't forget that you can also see me on Patreon at Sammy5436, where it's $1 a month. I also am seeable on Instagram at Sammy5436. TikTok at Sammy5436. I'm on Blue Sky at Sammy5436, though I don't use that often. I believe I'm on Tumblr at Sammy5436, but I haven't used that in at least a year. And you can find me at my business email, thetrapezoidtalks5436 at gmail.com. Any information you need to send to those business emails will be looked at. I generally look at my business email on Wednesdays and Sundays, so just do be advised that I do not always have the ability to respond immediately, but if you do send an email to my business email, and as long as it's not offensive, I will respond if it's something I'm interested in with something positive, and if it's something I'm not interested in, I will thank you for your email and go ahead and say that there may be a future opportunity for us to collaborate if that's something you're interested in.